so ewo ye nipadua no emu dia ye friend of body language and facial expressions eya na empempi no oni ye bi o gesture bi o posture o eye gaze any o facial expression any said dia wo betimi aye w'anim no etimi kasa bebre e de kire nipa na one no kasa no eya na emboa ye ebi nso wo ho a eboa. Understanding your body language is some form of non-verbal signals, and they are used to communicate these non-verbal signals. Now, the three main ones that we have are happiness, sadness, anger. But the facial expressions come from these ones. The gestures comes from these ones, and the eye gaze also comes from these ones. So it all embodies to become happiness, sadness, anger, surprise, disgust, fear, confusion, excitement, desire, or contempt. Said ya obetimi aye w'anim no ene etimi etre kwan a ofa so a otimi ni obi a anase nkrofo wo mo ben wo etimi etena. We hwo mo anim a omo ye discussion bi. As per the discussion, wutimi ehu se baako enhyada nche asem na sentia wo se baako etimi eto nebo no che na se. What may come forth is in this manner a posture. Said ya wo ba no akwa ne ho kakra no. Ene said your be ma na akra ne ho kakra na wo makom ho abom na che se there is pure understanding. There is pure understanding. Wa mote wo mo ho ase nenso eye ntawantawa kakra na aba. Nti all those entawatawa aba no ebufo nyambae. Now there are what we call hand signals or gestures. We call Europe any amanonin kroni bi wo hono mu a wamutimi eye sign we are said there's peace, there's hope, there's fortitude, there's happiness. That sign we are soro no. Nanso say yetimi edane ni nyina say no de ma wo. Wadane ne nsa say de ma wa. It means a greater insult in another country. We enchia. Ni nua no chia no bo no afode ne arms. Na kire say, wonye na drink say enchia na wo chia no. Wo beje so. Na kire say ntawantawa bi wo mu ntem ba ko no enyanya ntiase anase wonte ne ho ase. Na kire say he's bearing a grudge against nipa no. Anase waka bibia kire na wono nyanya ntiase ne ntenya de a wono ebepene so. Greeting etimi se wochia wanapa ana say was say mutimi ba agreement say won't me ba agreement ha na chese ono be fold ne arm na ba ko no so etimi eyininsa epie. Folding of arms like this no sometimes no it creates solidarity, it creates strength, and I say it creates confidence, and I say and also etimi chere anxiety, especially when the person is sitting in the fore of a interview session. So what interview session now why you saying ebi chere say we are very poised or you very confident when him answers are be to me ediama easily say the matena se pepepe no but say what na se na o slouch ya na chere say dia wo be kan kra wo nim wa be mo ebu then so you sit and you straighten your back and you give a very good composure be it me huri especially o hwe say ye ball na o stadium a ho na hu atemdidi ahodro ho na hu facial expressions mo ahodro na ye hye goal dia ene obeka stadium ni nyina na ya mo command goal no obi ani age no obi sorry na wo kire eniji. And when it comes to happiness, it is one of the best expressions that one can ever have in our daily lives. This one is a beautiful smile or a chuckle. Mr. Mutsa chuckle word no CHUKKL and I say UCKL no Mr. And yet chuckle is not no. Chuckle is a wry smile showing your teeth. Chuckle, it is a wry smile showing your teeth. Ebi ena ye rabe aye. We dia no say ni age sronko e chen chuckle no. Nti eni je sronko e woni mu. This is happiness as a facial expression. As I say bibi papa news papa bi etimi atono. Another hand gesture is the snapping of the finger. Say or a snap of the finger can be beckoning what a frel. Ebia baby amugina no wonpeso obebo wudi nti or snapping the finger dia frel. And I say wo catch say yen 10 na bra ma frel yen 10 and I say otimi e ka bibi atwe wo bia nipa no enhyada embe no nti ene It's a quick one. And I say, okay, yeah, I got it. Well, like this, it means a totally different thing. It's a grave insult. So when you go to a country, you learn what they do. This is okay. If you turn it facing the other person, it has a form of meaning. I said, TV so yes, yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, meniaje. Yeah, megriawo. You understand? Those ones are happy ones. Where I say no just one penny dia wo ye ne so. And I say, hey, stop it right there. And I said, na okita no me fan bear me. Ne nim ne kra etre total distaste and I say total disgust aspe at the corner air burn and I say nipa corner air burn no. The twaso no so eye wo bi a all explain ya de enu nti na wetimi e bia ni nsem e de a kire nipa kro no. The index finger is always a pointer. The index finger is always a pointer. Then so say na a sometimes it shows victory. And I say it could even be a form of happiness. And I say it could be a form of gesture saying yes, I am okay. In some parts of the French countries and the European countries, especially if you go to London, most of the time they use it a lot. Over Africa, dia nije adie. Yentwa so yetimi aye we mu nyina edada yaka say ya tremo say enije sronko eba na che say obia etimi ete ne ho ase we mu so have a normal conversation a pat on the shoulder, a pat on the back shows an assurance. A pat on the shoulder and a pat on the back shows an assurance or shawun crying. The so sometimes no senipa ni kata ne nimu a say or hiding a form of pain, a form of expression on pese ubehu or a form of adie bi etimi ahye news ne so one pese unso ubehu. Some humans are like that. They hide feelings a lot. We are having normal conversations and they are agreeing to whatever, but what an insa treachery. What an insa treachery. Now, when it comes to the eye contact, we have eye contact that are hazel, that are subtle, that they squint. Eye contact, as they say, the eye is the soul, a window to our souls. The eyes, they are the windows to our souls. In chesa when you be kasa, na ohaine niya, na chese eyenije sronko. And now I said, the person, if it's a relationship, the person is fully into you. The person is fully concentrated. The person is paying attention to dia woka no. Then so what we call a half dilated eye. Not just say nenino was squinting the kakra. Not just say our questions be aspect ya nkomo na woni no edino. There are so many questions aspect nkomo na woni no edino. Na say won wundi. The other eye contact then so blinking. So be blinking baby and not just say ebia nenino bibi atoso eye ha na drink. And I say we lose concentration. So when you're being so kasa, they say if you are able to gaze into somebody's eye, not just say you are establishing trust, and I say you are looking for the truth in what the person is saying. Most liars, womu asebio yesi womu say trantrono, wonne kasa won keep eye contact da. So keep eye contact for a split second, and you know you no way in any intention said the beya who the true feelings, because the eye is able to convey a lot of true feelings to us human beings. Wobi biara on nebeka say bia obeyi nani kakra bi no na kire say e bia or you're discomfortable and uncomfortable with what you were saying, and now say or hiding a form of truth of how he or she truly feels about you. Dia your friend pupil size and so eka ho your pupil size no say enino etimi ehanya na chese neni age say timi eye ketwa na dilate a na chese bufo bi ba and say any form of information bi a wo de amano no wo mpe adwendwen so etimi ema nipa ema a certain form of gesture ebi ni de yera be aye ebi ade a wo ne na eka no it doesn't really make sense to the person in tiani wetimi ateltinity kakra na ode ne nsa to won to odwene de o ka ye ne ho the facial expression so tra wo say bi ebia mo wadwuma me fam bra ye dwuma mu uwe juwem na munya disagreement bi na o hwa nipa no won hyeda ye omo pekasa ne bi no eya watch ne ye bi otimi eye sei said the bear obehu say bi odi a waka no wo dwene ho but nanim a wode beka sei na wa ye ne ho no and e be show a high extent of what the person is truly feeling. Metimi so a kire say binum so de omo nsa e kava omo ano e bia na wo be yone nti yone na wo be yone no won pese wo behu. And especially, a type of feeling be a ebeba nanim facial expression ama we what the person is truly feeling. And you don't say katana no. Said the bear half of the face. So what the person is truly feeling, you may not see it. But if you're a smart person, you look directly into the person's eyes and to show you what the person truly feels. Say only akwalate na wata kata nenim na wata de feelings be esie sometimes say ena womoye no. So you make sure that you study. If you have 2 children in the house, you study them. Bako a happy-go-lucky child. Bako de eyana wata edenensa kata neni ebia no yakrebia wo ferry ade. So you have to find ways and means to speak to the child. Say de ebeya wonko ye akrebia obeye timid. What we call high excitement, high surprise. Ebi na yebrai etimi I express e wo hanom no. Either say, "Oh, na dey na we ntimi anhye go no." Remember ta yes ade we, especially when it comes to football. Utimi say ne yema hye ne pa anke wo say utimi hye so we ntimi anhye. Ana say, "Wo expect say anyin say beba na wakonyem." Eno so etimi esi ene na we bie ni nsem e de a kyerɛ say, "I really don't like what you're telling me right now, and I'm surprised by it." It's a form of gesture formed with a facial expression. If you have a combination of these two, not just that the person has communicated to you effectively how he or she feels about the present conversation that the two of you are having. We shall jump right to the arms and the legs. Perfect. Say the anipa na bia ni nsem no, ebia na obisa wasem. Ebia na obisa wasem. Say then I walk no, and I say or ma a form of direction, go this way. Go this way. The next one is or robininsa. Eyana ebinumu oha oni omo kasa no se wodwene ho no. Some people are very jittery. Wodwene ho no nti ontimi ntina fa akana so ontimi nya din nti ene obepese na wo ye ne nsa ese. Now say oni obi di nkomo na otaye ne nsa say ya ope calmness. Wope calmness. There are certain ways sa ade way. Sometimes we tikra ya oyana umia say ya there are certain parts of the joints a utimi mia etipaye ne kra etimi eko. That's for another day. But obi etimi say ya na che say we a very very concentrated person to the point say wonu wone ne kra kasa aspect dia one no beka ho asem no komo na one ne ebedi no said de be ya obehu answer to give you that is going to make you know say nipa no sebio na dwimu edo. Makasa will be so etimi say ya and also stress nipa no is either showing confidence, is either showing anxiety, or is poised and pursed for dia on common na no ebedino. We are still on the arms and legs, and so say nipa obi etimi say na osan say ya. I agree and disagree with you. Two way, I agree and disagree with you. These two, that's what it means. Once I make a say etimi echia na nipa no etimi extending in sadia, then you are both in agreement. The communication has sunk in. But bako efode ne arms na bako chia na bako na nje chia na che say onyanya entia se emfa mamu. The next one is the same person coupled with a clapping. The person is in total agreement. Dia why say nature say mesrawo. Dia wo kan me person make ho asem. These have a lot to do with gigs. That is why I make us say let's come to our various workplaces. Gigs no omo ni made dodo no. When they kasa they don't really talk a lot. They use a lot of facial expressions and gestures. Dia wabo tie no ye bia nti ene dia o ne kan. I don't want to talk about it. One person be kan ho asem. Nti one person dey ne ho be hye nti ene away. And I don't know what you're talking about, man. I want to stay out. Those are the kind of gestures they portray. When uni obi ewo institution ejume mo ne tefie na wone wodi nkomo na otade ne nsa eto wo nsa na wa fold ne so a, it's a form of assurance or assure say I've got your back. I'm going to be here for you 247. Me nko ba bia dia wo be ka kire me bia no. You can confide in me and you can trust me. And I said the be ya or console won so ba bia wakoma na kodru no and I am hye na kodru no or manaba fem se BPDI ene embra fem kra adwobreo. When so I say, well, whatever you agree with, I agree with the same thing. These ones means a lot. Well, I'm beckoning you to come and sit in, and they are understanding one another. Make I say okay, no yes say ya. Not just say okay, but okodan is here insult. The first one could have a different type of meaning if you are able to tally it with the person's facial expression. If you are able to tally it with the person's facial expression. Now, what the body language tells you about a person could be confusion, just like we have on the television right now. Ebia penyino de wa grey no ne boss. And I will ne akasa about maybe you're reprimanding on a certain thing a waya entimi mboa edwuma ne nkoso. And ye de enti a waya say na ode ne nsa esi ni way so no. I am sorry boss. I didn't mean to do that. Oh wow. I feel very shy. And I said, "Yeah, waka kire me no. Magye atum. Nenso medwene ho kakra." Nenso dodo na mema dodo a sebi wo mutimi say no. They are either shy men or they are men who cannot express their feelings much. Enti ene we say ya, say we are smarter, na say bi oni nipa na ye dwuma cha. Obetimi apekwan e de ama ne say wono de ye won kwaje na ho mekakra. Obesan frɛ no ene na kasa. Such people, you do not push them. Such people, do not push them. Allow them to recline into the present. And I said, ne dada mo ana onim no. Now etimi asane no atwetwe nkomo. Eno etimi boa ema longevity eba montem ewa adwuma ni mu. Ene mo asetena nyina so How to improve your non-verbal communications are through gestures. How to improve your non-verbal communications are through gestures. If you are able to have a good body language, a good posture, a good eye gaze, and a good eye contact, trust me, it helps a lot. It gives you a lot of confidence. It gives you a lot of trust with your co-workers. One last thing I want to say is when you have co-workers in an institution, study them religiously. Study them religiously. If you're able to study your co-worker religiously, say your body language be out manono to ono enye insult, but to ono no etimi eye insult. To ono no utimi demeaning spirit. To ono no dia wetimi ene na aye no wado prekope wabepe wasem prekope nti obe confiding in you in every way or form. Sometimes how we communicate helps to build someone's confidence or can diminish the person's work experience. Ube unse na spirit aba down totally. When you ejuma ne kwa won sorry emba. Medino eye Elaine Atto. Mumien for do entena.